Welcome back to my channel and into my home. So as you know, I don't typically come on camera with a full face of makeup. However, I just made a reel where I was doing my skincare, so that's why I have my makeup on. So in today's video, I'm gonna do a whole house clean. I had 2 grandbabies spending the night with me the last 3 nights, so I've got lots of sticky little handprints all over this house that I need to get cleaned up. My daughter helped me get some tidying up done, but I have some tidying up of my own that I need to get done before I start deep cleaning this house. I don't like to clean around clutter, so I'm gonna go ahead and tidy up and then we're gonna clean. And I'm also gonna show you a quick recipe that I'm gonna put in the crock pot. All right, so I'm throwing in some video of what the house looked like before my daughters and I started cleaning it back up. Now, my youngest daughter was over here for the 3 days learning how to sew. Her husband was out of town, so she decided just to stay over at mom's house and we would get some sewing done. Now, on this day, I have 4 grandkids here because my other daughter came over with her kids. So the message you're seeing here is from all 4 of them playing. Is that good? Yeah. Is that good, Basie? You are Basie.
It's delicious.
All right, so after we got all the toys picked up and everybody went home, I went ahead and I launched my Yeti. Now my Yeti is who I call Stanley. So I launched Stanley. He is going to vacuum and mop at the same time. I'm doing this the night before I film because I want to go ahead and get these floors cleaned up of all the sticky spots. And then in the morning, I'll go ahead and do all my cleaning. Okay, so this is the next morning, and before I start my morning routine, I want to go ahead and degrease these decor pieces that I had above the cabinets. Remember when I took them down in that one video? Well, I haven't degreased them yet, so today is the day. So I'm going to use my Method degreaser. I'm going to give this a good spraying, and then clean it down, rub it down, rinse it off, and then they'll go in my decor cabinet. So I told you that I have a full face of makeup on because I made a reel of my morning skincare routine and I went ahead and I put my makeup on after. Well, anyways, as I'm sitting here right now, I'm doing my Sunday skincare routine and I did film it. I will get the reel put up soon of that one. And so let me tell you a little bit about what I do. On Sundays, I go ahead and I exfoliate my skin. I don't exfoliate but once a week. And then I put a hydrating, it's like a cooling mask on. It feels so good. And I leave that on for like 15 minutes. And I also have some under eye patches. And it's got matcha tea in it, which helps with puffiness and things like that. I can use the patches underneath my eye, 2 or 3 times a week. I keep them in the refrigerator, and in the morning I just put one on, or 2, because you got 2 eyes. Anyways, I put those on and just, watch TV, do my Bible study, things like that, and then just take them off. But on Sundays, I like to put them on with the hydrating mask that I have on right now, and I'm telling you, it feels so good. Anyways, I will have that reel up in the next few days. I still have to finish the reel of my morning skincare routine. Then I'll do the Sunday skin care routine. So if you're interested in seeing those, be sure that you follow me over on Instagram. As a woman who finds routines to be so important, I also like to habit stack my routines. Have you heard of this, where you just stack habits on top of each other? It really helps to be more efficient during your day. So like in the morning, I'll have a whole 8-ounce glass of water before I even drink my coffee, because if I don't, I'll just drink that coffee and forget to drink water the rest of the day. So I like to start my day with a full 8-ounce glass of water before coffee. And at that time, I go ahead and I take my vitamins that can be taken without food. So I stack those together. And after I go ahead and start my coffee while it's dripping, I go ahead and I doctor up my cup. Now what that means is I I go ahead and I put in the creamer, the Splenda, whatever it is I'm going to put into my coffee cup that day. And I do that while the coffee's still dripping. Another thing that I like to do is I like to put the under eye patches underneath my eye or my eyes right before I turn on my Bible recap on YouTube. It just reminds me, sit down for Bible recap. I'm going to go ahead and put my under eye patches on. So I stack those two together. Okay, I have another really good one to share with you, but first I want to show you this real quick. I talked to many of you over in the comments in my last Sunday's video about why I couldn't fit that shelf on this bottom cabinet, and here I'm going to explain it to you. So a lot of you have given me some great ideas on how to fit the second one of these into my cupboard. However, see, I have the second one up there. However, I wasn't able to fit it into this section because of this hinge. See how it's right up there? Got a big gap there. So when I try to put the second one over in here, it doesn't fit because there's not enough room right here to fit it. It won't fit in because of this hinge. So that's the reason why I was saying that I can't take it apart and put it back together inside the cabinet. I can't turn it and try to wedge it in because it just does not fit because of how far this goes back here. It's less on this side, if you can see. So that's the reason why it won't fit in there. Anyways, I hope this helps to clear up some of that confusion from last week's video.
Like this game is so bittersweet. I feel alive, it's so hard to breathe. Will it be over if you got what you need? Sing now, ooh la 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 la. Sing na, ooh la 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 la. You do you and I'll do me. Oh, you do me and I'll do you. Now, ooh la 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 la. I see that you see me, that you need me, not to waste your time. I see that you see through your impatient, let the stars align. The way you've been staring at me wakes me up like the sun.
I wanted to share with you these new glasses that I got off of Amazon. I'm absolutely loving these glasses, and honestly, I'm drinking more water because of them. So it's got this little bamboo top. So you fill it up, put your bamboo top on it. It's got a really good seal on it. And then it has these glass straws. Makes me feel very fancy when I'm drinking my water. So maybe that's why I'm drinking more water, because I got these fancy glasses. Anyways, I wanted to share them with you, and I will link these down below so you can go see them.
Ooh la 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 la. Sing na na. Ooh la 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 la. You do you and I'll do me. Oh, you do me and I'll do you. Now, ooh la 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 la. I don't wanna cut you off. I know this is such a rush. The way you move so free, put your body next to me. I don't wanna cut you off. This is such a rush. This is such a rush.
All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and fill the dishwasher, and then this will complete my morning routine here in the kitchen. Now, I know that the kitchen is not clean, but I like to go ahead and complete routines before I go in and I do my other cleaning. So I'm going to complete this morning routine here in the kitchen. Then you'll see me go into my master bedroom, and I'm going to go ahead and make the bed and do the bathroom and do all the things that I do in my morning routine back there in the bedroom. If you're looking for a morning routine video, I will post it here at the end of this video, so that way you can see what my morning routine looks like.
I don't got time to be thinking about things we can't figure out. Maybe I'm better off better without you and your dirty mouth. I don't know how everything went south. We're just so different now. I wanna go high, just wanna go high, but you keep pulling me down. Feels like we are grown apart lately. Nothing's like it was before. Oh, I've been trying to give you all my love, but you keep asking me for more. Oh, I've been so patient, but I'm losing
Okay, so now that I got my morning routine done here in the bedroom, I'm going to go ahead and launch Manny. He's my Roomba, and he can do the floors for me while I go into the master bathroom and complete my morning routine in there.
Losing my patience, trying to piece things together with you. I'm getting tired of us constantly fighting.
So here's the evidence that my little grandkids like to play in my tub. Let me tell you about that other useful habit stacker that I do. What I like to do before I get out of the tub is I use the wash rag that I use to wash my body that night, and I put some soap, just some regular soap on it, and I go ahead and I wash the walls of the tub. This will take care of any skin or self-tan or anything like that that's on the edge of the tub. I do this every night before I get out of the tub. That helps to maintain the tub in between my deep cleaning.
Fighting and hurting when we don't need to. Yeah, I don't got time to be thinking about things we can't figure out. Maybe I'm better without you and your dirty mouth. I don't know how everything went south. We're just so different now. I wanna go high, just wanna go high, but you keep pulling me. I don't got time to be thinking about.
Now, without over-explaining my morning routine, because I want you to go see that video if you haven't seen it or if you want to learn more about my morning routine, I will explain that I am only doing a quick clean in this bathroom. I do this every morning. So if there's spots on the mirror, I clean where the spots are. I'm not cleaning the whole mirror, just cleaning the spots. And I also like to wipe down the sink and the countertop. So that's why you're seeing me do just little areas here. I do this every single morning. Again, I'm going to post that morning routine at the end of this video so that way you can go see it. It will go more in depth of what I'm doing and how I do it and in what order I do it in.
When someone don't help you, when someone don't help you through the rain, when feelings don't matter and everything's nothing but a game. Just know that I'm with you. Just know that I'm with you through it all. And I'm gonna be there whenever you win or if you fall.
So yesterday I washed the sheets on my bed, and today I'm going to go ahead and wash my silk pillowcase. Now I like to wash my silk pillowcase in this Glamorous wash. It's the Diva scent. This stuff smells amazing. I also like to take this and put this in a spray bottle with some water, and I spray down my curtains and my throw pillows and things like that. The house smells absolutely amazing. The only thing that I found that I don't like to do is to wash the kids' car seat covers in it, because when you put it in the car, it's so strong in there, it gives me a headache. I guess the heat from, being outside and all that, it really releases the smell and it gives me a headache. But other than that, I love it on my bedding and I love to spray it in the house. It is kind of expensive, so I don't use it everywhere. I don't use it in my main wash, with the exception of my sheets. I will put a little capful in with regular soap and then, use it that way. But other than that, I pretty much just do it on my silk pillowcases in a spray bottle that I can spray on, the bedding and the curtains and things like that. Keeps the house smelling amazing for a very long time. So I will also link this Glamorous wash for you down in the description box.
And we've been fighters since we were born. It's all over our bodies and hearts. Yeah, you and me, been fighters right from the start. Hey, been fighters right from.
Once I get it rinsed out, I go ahead and throw it over the edge of my tub, right on top of this towel. And then it ends up making that towel smell amazing too. Okay, so now I'm going to go and we're going to go work in the kitchen, but let's go see how Manny's doing. Oh yes, look at all those lines. Now the only thing about a Roomba is that it doesn't do straight lines. However, it does do lines, and it's showing me that it's, you know, taking pretty good care of the carpet. So I'm pretty happy about that. All right, so now let's go into the living room or the kitchen and let's start working in there.
Everybody wanna sing, sing, sing. You're a winner when you sing, sing, sing. I've got a song, you hum along, and we have fun, fun, fun when we're moving to the beat. This kind of song makes you belong to something greater, something that makes you wanna sing. And it gets you in a dancing flow, and moving gets so easy, feeling easy to me. And it makes you kicking up what's slow, and living gets so easy, easy. And again and again and again and again and again and again, I want this flow. Oh baby. And again and again and again and again and again and again, I play it on. Sing, 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 you gotta sing to believe it. Sing to believe it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I noticed when I took the toaster out this morning that there's a lot of crumbs here in this basket. So I'm going to go ahead and vacuum this out. And then I have a few crumbs in the bottom of the cabinet that I need to vacuum out too.
Take it on. They've got a song, they hum along, and they have fun, fun, fun when they're moving to the beats. And it gets you in a dancing flow, and moving gets so easy, feeling easy to me. And it makes you kicking up what's slow, and living gets so easy, easy. And again and again and again.
I love this coffee bean grinder. It's one of the best ones on the market. So I'm very thankful that I have it. But my goodness, anytime you grind coffee in any grinder, it always releases all those little fine particles of coffee. So that's what you see me cleaning up. But that grinder really is a good one. I showed it to my daughter and she bought one for her house because they like to make espressos. So if I can find this one in Amazon or on Amazon, I will go ahead and post it for you so you can see what it looks like. But rest assured, this really is a good one. I was just showing you the tag there on that microfiber cloth, and I'm still really liking these. These are the ones that I replaced some of my older e-cloths with, and I am so pleased with these rags. It's another thing that I'll go ahead and post at the in the description box for you to go see, where I always have all these links in my Amazon storefront, so I'll link that down there too if you want to see some of the other things that I may be using or you may be seeing in my home, but I did not link for you down in the description box.
Inside, tore my mind, stole my peace. I prayed for ease, but feared that my days were over. That emptiness is hard to pass. To fill that gap, you need to open up all your days.
So I don't know if you remember, but I used to keep a towel right here because I don't like the drips that come down onto this metal plate. It starts to tarnish it and everything, so I don't like the looks of that. But I found these right here on Amazon, and it's just like a little mouse pad type thing. And I cut it to the size of this. I just took this off and lined it up and cut it the best that I could. Didn't do a great job right there, but the next one I'll do better. But anyways, I just stick it right in here, and it protects this plate. So I really like that. Let me show you here. And I just stick that in there. Then any drips get absorbed into this. So I really like that. I'll also link this down in the comments for you.
Now it's like my engines overflow, and I feel it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I feel I'm strong beyond belief, and this is happening to me. I'm shouting over this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I finally found my love. I finally found.
I'm jumping on here to remind you to stick around for the recipe at the end of this video. I'm putting something in the crock pot that you wouldn't typically put in the crock pot, and we're going to see how it works out.
Fear that my days were over, but you sent your light to find me. It's like my engines overflow, and I feel it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, it's love in the fast lane. I feel I'm strong beyond belief, and this is happening to me. I'm shouting over this rush.
So I'm here in the living room. I'm going to go ahead and fold up all the gazillion throw blankets that we use. And if you notice, Olive Grace's bed is right there in the middle of the carpet. The reason that I have it there is because Stanley, again, was mopping last night. So I like to move that out of the way so that way Stanley has access to underneath the bed.
You will see if you give it away, you'll be free tonight. It's like my engines overflow, and I feel it's time to go. Oh, we are in this rush, it's love in the fast lane.
Look at Olive Grace giving me a run for my money as I try to get these beds situated for her.
Happening to me. I'm shouting over this rush, it's love in the fast.
Okay, so here's the state of my window sliders. I've got handprints from the kids on the inside and nose prints from the dogs on the outside. Okay, so we're going to use this method to clean the sliders. I haven't tried it yet on the sliders. You saw me do it in the bathroom, in the master bathroom. I did it on the mirrors. So I want to try it on the sliders. So I'm going to use the spray away, the Swiffer pole, and then an E-cloth microfiber. This is the glass polishing cloth. So we'll be using this. All right.
I've been a writer, I've been a mess, I've been a dreamer, I've settled for less. I've been a fire, I've been the rain, I've been a circle, closing again. But you can trust me with your heart, 'cause I know what it's like to fall apart. Hold your breath, take a leap, I got your back. Don't be scared, I can lead you through the track. intuition. I've had a
That works great. What usually takes me 15-20 minutes to get these cleaned, I was able to do in that amount of time. How crazy is that?
I'm going to throw some footage in here in just a second of what those sliders look like this morning. I did this yesterday, and this morning they're very streaked on the outside. When the sun comes in, you can really see it in the morning. And the reason is because the outside of the sliders are so daggum dirty. I've got to get out there with some soap and water and a squeegee and really get those rinsed down. So the method works great if your windows are already clean on the outside, but if they're dirty like this, it's just going to streak it. Now, I didn't see it yesterday because the light wasn't coming in the window, but anyways, this is what it ends up looking like. Alright, so now I'm also going to get these little sticky handprints off of this glass on my entertainment center. I've told you that the little ones like to get over here and look at the pictures of all their cousins inside there, so they get their little sticky handprints on there. Oh, but they're so precious. I hate washing them away sometimes because they're so dang cute, but anyways, alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this cleaned up.
again and again and again. All of you, again and again. And I've been writing, and I've been lost, and I've been a dreamer of sad influence, and I've been a fire, I've been the rain, and I've been a circle closing. I've been a writer, I've been a mess, I've been a dreamer of sad influence, and I've been a fire, I've been the rain, I've been a circle again and again.
I miss your face, it's been a long time now. Just go ahead and get on that night train and move around. Been gone for a while now. Set free from your shackles and your chains. One down, one to go. What's left, you don't know. The heart knows what the heart wants, so who are you to say no? 'Cause you had better come to your senses.
Alright, so finally we're here in the kids' bathroom. This is my hall bathroom that I use for guests. It's a kids' bathroom when they're here. So there's a lot of mess going on in here. I give them freedom to come in and go potty as they please, and then I just come in and clean up after. And they had a heyday with my red soap, as you can see. So I'm going to get all this cleaned up now.
What does it take? You're safe in your shelter. Run away. You came with the name tag. All your regrets, you know that you felt it. Just turn around and get on the main drag. One down, one to go. What's left? You don't know. The heart knows what the heart wants. So who are you to say no? 'Cause you had better come to your senses. Open your eyes, listen it out. Your eyes being trapped in your faces. Baby, can't you see that? You had better come to
This red soap and lotion set is really for Christmas. I got it the Christmas before last. I used it that Christmas, and then I used it again this Christmas. And I thought I would go ahead and keep it out for Valentine's Day, so that way I can try to use it up. So this will be the last time that you'll see this soap, because it's really starting to get old, and you know, the lotion, it really doesn't work that well. The lotion's not real a really good smell any longer. It's a peppermint lotion, but to me it doesn't have a good smell now that it's been, you know, a couple of years old.
Selfish, I am flawed, but I can love. So I wear this smile fit for the place above. You know me, the truth gets heavier every night. Promise I'll be the one if you help me win this fight. Stay there with me. Will you stay with me in the dark? Will you stay with me in the dark, the dark, the dark, the dark? I don't care if you drag my name all through the mud. If you only knew how much I wanted to feel love. Will you stay there with me? Will you stay with me in the dark? Will you stay there with me? Will you stay with me in the dark? Will you stay there with me? Will you stay with me in the dark? Will you stay with me in the dark, the dark, the dark, the dark? With lips like heavenly wine, you make my morning shine. With lips like heavenly wine, you make my morning shine. With lips like heavenly wine, you make my morning shine. With lips like heavenly wine.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and refill our linen closet with some toilet paper and paper towels. I know it seems weird to keep paper towels in your linen closet. However, we use this area as a backstock for our home and also for my mother-in-law who lives in the casita next to us. She comes in and she can get toilet paper, paper towels. There's also Kleenex in there. We do soaps and toothpastes and things like that. We keep it all in these bins here. So I'm going to go ahead and restock this, and anything that I have left over I keep in a shelf or on a shelf in my laundry room. All right, so the house is all cleaned, and now this is the next day. So this is Sunday, which is today that I'm doing this voiceover, and it's also Super Bowl Sunday. And tomorrow is my husband's birthday. And for that, we've got some of his, we've got his son, daughter-in-law, and some of the grandkids coming over here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put something into the crock pot so that I can feed everybody.
On my way to a weekend rumble, I forgot to check where the party was at. Roaming around without any trouble, I began to ask everybody I met, singing, just a shot away from the corner where I used to play with my friends as a kid. I saw a man with a pulled up collar playing banjo with an invisible stick, singing, sing now, I turn around and wave to a kid who is running on his bike. Another day to spend doing nothing, just waiting.
All right, so have you figured out what I'm making? Okay, well, what I'm making is something that you wouldn't traditionally put into the crock pot. However, I found a recipe online that says that you can put it in there, so I'm going to go ahead and try it. So what I'm making are buffalo chicken wings. I know you don't typically put these in the crock pot, but we buy the chicken wings whole like this, and then my husband cuts them. So we'll have a flat, and then we'll have a drumstick. And then we go ahead and typically we will put it in the air fryer. But I had so many to cook today that I thought I'm going to go ahead and try this recipe that they gave me. So I mixed up that recipe, and this right here is what it's going to cook in for the next 2.5, 3 hours. Once I get it out of here, once it's cooked and nice and flavorful, I'll take it out of here, and then I will stick it on a tray and put it underneath the broiler for, 15, 20 minutes, flip it another 10, 15 minutes. You really have to keep an eye on it. Just, because if they're really small drumsticks, they're going to cook really quick.
Wave to a kid who is running on his bike. Another day to spend doing nothing, just wait until the night. And if you find salvation, it's the only thing to do. You don't have to look no further, 'cause I'll take care of it for you. I'll take care of it for you.
So as you can see, the football game is about to start and all the family is now showing up. So I'm going to go ahead and continue getting these out of the crock pot. I put them on a flat baking sheet, and then I'm going to take the buffalo sauce, any kind that you like. I think I'm using Baby Ray's, and I coat these in the sauce. Like I said, 10-15 minutes under the broiler, then I flip it and I'll coat it again. That way it's nice and coated, and you want to get these kind of crispy. Now I will say I was never able to fully get these crispy. I think that I may have too many on this tray, but all in all, they turned out great, especially if you're feeding a large family. Okay friends, I hope that you liked this video. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so that you get reminded every time I post a new video. And don't forget that I posted my morning routine for you to head over and see right after this one. And I'll see you again next Monday. Until then, stay blessed, my friends.